Charlene back from Radical Feng Shui with Charlene. These will be the last few videos I do in Costa Rica, and you'll see them probably long after I've gone. So one of the last things I want to talk about in terms of the unseen world of energy that are not directly related to nature spirits but are very important part of the radiation we feel on the planet. And I want to talk about the Hartman, the Curie, and the Banker grid lines. So the Hartman lines were discovered by, what was his name? Ernst Hartman, and the Curie by Manfred Curie. So the interesting thing about the Hartman and the Curie lines is they're electromagnetic grid lines that are hover above the planet. And the Hartman grids run north, south, east, west, and they're about 2 meters apart. When you're dowsing for them, you can actually find them. The Curie lines run diagonal across the whole planet. So part of the discovery of this is that electromagnetic or radiation energy is amplified at nighttime. And so if you're sleeping under a cross point, like if a Hartman grid crosses a Curie grid under your bed, this could be, depending on your immune system, who you are, it could cause insomnia, it could cause anxiety, these type of things. So when I'm dowsing for the Hartman grid first around the house. I'm dowsing for the Curie grids because I want to know where they line up inside the house and make sure they're not underneath your bed. So one of the things too is that there's another grid line, which I'll talk about later, which is the Banker grid line that is actually part of this trio. And I'll be showing you a little video shortly about dowsing around them, because when I'm dowsing for the Hartman grid and instead of being 2 meters apart, they're actually much closer, it's an indication that there's geophysical stress. So this is a geobiological science, geomancy. It tells us maybe that there's fault lines, water lines, radiation lines coming from underground like microwave or gamma. You can see my video of just dowsing for the outside, and I'll be back with more. Okay, with the little demo here, we're going to do the Hartman Curie grid, which is the most prominent. It runs north-south, so I'm going to have to go this way because of the orientation. Hartman grid and direction. Okay, right there, going to my right. Hartman grid and direction. Perfect, about 2 meters apart, right? Hartman grid and direction. Yeah, so the Hartman grid along this is your north-south, looks pretty good. But it shows me, and at times it'll go right, which is, it's an anomaly. It's not supposed to happen. So then you look for things underground. That's it.